We are live. Hello. Hi, and welcome to
Hi.
the Crafty Challenge. I am so happy that you're here today. This is going to be so fun.
I'm super excited. I don't want to jinx myself, but
You're like, but I'm a pretty good crafter.
I'm just, I'm here for the laughing and the crafting, not necessarily to win, because this is not my kind of challenge. This is where I usually when I start going so fast, it's when I become a hot mess.
It's all good. I feel like that is what makes it better. The hot mess just brings more laughs.
Yeah.
So
Well, that I can guarantee.
I love what you did with your shirt. That is so cute.
I know. So I wore it with a dress. So it's knotted.
I start cutting mine more. That is super cute. So we both got on our Crafty Challenge shirts. We are ready. Let's see who's here with us. Demetria. Oh my gosh, you were here long before everybody. Welcome.
I know. I love Demetria.
Oh my gosh, how awesome. We got Kristen, Magical Crafty Mama, Lolita, and Valerie, Janet. Hello, everyone.
Let's see. Kristen says she follows both of us. I don't know if our audiences have merged really. I feel like we run in different circles.
We do.
So it's kind of nice to see that there's both followings on here.
It's super fun. Yeah, I like seeing everybody else that comes that has never been before. So this is going to be a fun night.
And I'm excited, Courtney, because I feel like even though we've been in different circles, we have all the same tools and we do a lot of the same things. So I hope that we can, do more things together.
I know, we definitely should. I need you to show me how to do some off the mat stuff. I watch all your stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. I mean, they're enormous. I love them.
Well, we have a couple of fun ones coming up. I'll be doing one with Barely Art during their Craftmas, and then and then we have a few specials through the end of the year. So it'll be fun where people can actually go in and customize their own. I'm excited to show. Fun. Yeah, I'm excited to show that.
That'll be really cool. I can't wait to see that. Vern said we have a new setup. We do. So Anne showed me how to do all this fancy stuff. So now I've got the bird's eye view and the front view. It's so cool. So I learned something new today.
Well, I feel like anytime that we do the desktop view, I miss out on reading comments, seeing, and also just people seeing what I'm talking about and stuff. So I love this whole StreamYard view. I just wish StreamYard went to Instagram and TikTok. Yes. I guess we can't have everything, right?
I tried it for Instagram and it was not a good thing at all.
Yeah,
that would be nice though. So yeah, I really like StreamYard. I just started doing it with the challenge, but now I'm going to try with the, what am I doing? The Crafty Tuesday every week. That would be perfect to have this desktop view. So now you turn me on to something new and I will be doing that for sure. She put a screen on both channels. We got people that are serious fans here.
Just go and comment on both, on all four. No, I'm just kidding.
And don't forget to like on both. Like both. So let me tell everyone what we're doing. Actually, let me backtrack. So I feel like because we don't definitely run in the exact same circle, how about we both introduce ourselves? Just for the people that might not know one or the other. So how about you go first and let's just introduce ourselves.
Okay, so I'm Anne from The Useless Crafter, and I've been crafting for about 4 years. And I first started out with just vinyl, thinking I was going to be this big Etsy shop and I was going to personalize everything. I have so much vinyl from 4 years ago, and I'm like, why am I holding on to it? It's probably not even good anymore, right? And then I slowly started drifting into things that I really didn't think I would do. I had no idea about sublimation. I actually thought it was called subliminal, and not sublimation. I thought that was a typo. And I do a lot of paper crafting. So I like to show people how to do things. I feel like that was part of my old career where I was always doing process design. And I like taking kind of like breaking it down. Like, these are the steps you should do. This is how to successfully redo this process for a lot of people. So just like always doing the right things in the right order with the right tools. I'm very much like methodical about it.
Yeah.
And I like to challenge, like, because it's crafting and I feel like it's my second chance at a career. I like to do things that are very useless. Like, there are things that we just don't need at all, right? Like, we don't need that paper
Yes.
doll up there on her bike with the wheels spinning, right? But it's all beautiful and things that like we just can't live without. And I'm excited because I feel like until I got the Cricut, I wasn't really crafting as an adult. And it just, I'm like, why did we stop? Right? Like, we kind of stop in high school, like through elementary school, there's all this artwork and all of that. And then like, we kind of just slowly weed it out. Like, unless you are so artistic, you kind of lose that aspect. So, I don't know. So it's like my second chance at adulthood. And so I'm super excited to just craft and to meet people. And I don't have that with my in-person friends, like, from college and
Right.
from whatever. They're not crafty. So this is sort of, it just feels like this magical world. And so I really try to make the most of it. Like, I just, I love everybody that I meet in person, online. I like making all those relationships. So and I love this kind of thing, like the collaboration,
Yeah.
Meeting other crafters. And I just feel like there's enough out there for all of us to hang out and have a good time and, make it a career. So I love a big girl gang. That's that's
so
me in a
cool.
nutshell.
One of the things that I loved when I went to your profile and just read it, I'm like, that's awesome. All these useless things that we don't need, but that we love and make us happy and bring us joy. Like, that's just so cool. No, cool. Well, it's nice to meet you. I'm glad everybody's gotten a chance to get to know you. If you don't know me, I am Courtney Brickner. So I've got the CB, that's the CB behind my name. And I decided to just take my initials and go with the Crafty Brick because my last name is Brickner. So I started the Crafty Brick. It's only been 4 years. So the same as you, Anne. But I did start with the Etsy shop and I was like, I'm going to sell all the things, like customize everything. So I did have the Etsy shop, and I don't even know how it morphed into creating videos and lots of reels and dancing and teaching people, but it's morphed into that. And I am having so much fun. It's like my dream job. Like, sometimes I don't really want to film the content. I just want to make the stuff, but sometimes I'm just like, oh, I just don't want to do this. But then I'm like, but wait, somebody might learn something from this. I got to turn the camera on. So then I just.
Yeah, you never know. You get that comment. It's like, oh my gosh, you helped me. Or like, it's just one little thing, but all of a sudden that was what they needed. And they started their Etsy shop or whatever it is, right?
Yep.
It's like, I don't know. And whenever I hear those stories, I'm like, okay, it's all worth it.
It totally is all worth it. Cool. Well, welcome everyone who is here for the Crafty Challenge. If it's your first time, even if it's not your first time, let me just refresh your memory on the rules of the challenge. So I started the challenge just because I enjoy a little competition, and I thought, wouldn't it be fun if I just got together with some crafty friends and we made the same thing and we put a little competition with it. So that's where the challenge started. I had no idea if people were going to accept the challenge or not. I have had some people tell me no, because I totally get it. It's nervous. You get nervous and you don't really want to compete with crafting. So I totally get it. But a lot of people have said yes, and I'm so appreciative that you said yes, Anne. So here are the rules of the challenge. So each crafter will receive the same items to work with. So I have sent Anne a box already, and we have the same materials. The good thing is we are using artist-free materials tonight. So we've both got artist-free markers. We both have an artist-free sequin pillowcase and the artist-free paper to put on top of our blow-up paper to put on top of our project. So Anne has all of that. The competition will start at the same time, and each crafter will start his or her own timer. And actually, do you have a timer, Anne?
I don't.
Okay,
I'm using my phone.
Oh well, no, I'm gonna use my watch.
Okay.
So if you use your phone, that's fine. Okay. The whole project.
Okay, so I don't have one, Courtney.
Oh, you're using your phone.
Because
okay.
I'm using it for this thing.
Okay, I will start. I'll use my computer and I'll set one up. I think there's a timer on the computer because I've got my iPad and my phone going now.
I know. I've got like all my devices. So.
Oh my gosh, so many devices. And then with the multiple views of the camera now, I'm like, wait, I'm out of devices. Okay, I will start the timer. I will find that.
Should we?
Whole
Is this open already, or I can't tell from your camera?
Yeah,
it's open.
Mine.
Okay.
Yeah. The whole project will be completed during the challenge, so we will finish up this pillow at the end. If the crafter would like to make a backup material to use in the event of a machine malfunction, they can do so. We already both have our backup material, so we're actually going to be cutting some hearts tonight. So we both have backup hearts to use on our project. I'm actually dropping a few hearts, but we've got our backup hearts already. So, but if you end up using the backup, your backup material, you will have a minute added on to your ending time. So even if you finish first, if you had to use your backup material, you got to add a minute. So you might not be the winner.
It's not happening.
Okay, let's see. The crafter that finishes the project with the fastest time is the winner of the challenge. And whoever wins will actually get the Artistry starter pack to share and give away with their community. So whoever wins tonight will get the Artistry starter pack to share with their community. We are not going to do it tonight. If you guys have been here every month, you've seen it's just kind of been a mess on figuring out how to do the winner. So I think it works best to choose the winner afterwards. So after the video is over today, we're not doing comments live, because last time I said comment in here, none of the comments showed up in my comment picker afterwards. So I had to go back to the live and scroll through every comment and add them. So we are not doing that. So do not comment live. We're commenting on the video after it's finished, okay? So whoever wins will comment on their page, and that's how we'll choose the winners. And the last rule is have fun. That's it. That is it. So
Courtney, I have a question for you.
What's up?
Why do we have a timer? Because aren't we going at the same time, or do we pause at some point?
No, it's just to see, because if you finish the
because we're adding the minute
time, you might have to add a minute.
Okay.
So that's just what it is. Because maybe I might finish in 3 minutes and you finish in 4, but then I've got to add the minute.
Got it.
I don't know. Ann.
No. I when I was thinking, I'm like, well, we're gonna finish. It's gonna be clear like who wins, but you're right. There may be penalties.
In case there's a penalty. Okay, let me make sure that there's a timer on here. Oh, stopwatch. Yes. Okay. So I will have the stopwatch up. We will be able to see it. Let me tell everyone what the plan is for our for the project. Actually, let me do a little recap. If anyone hasn't seen the challenge, let's just show where the standings are for the Crafty Brick right now. The Crafty Challenge, let's see if my light can work with me.
There, that's
Crafting
really
with Delonda, I had a loss. EJ's Fun Crafting, I did win. Katrina's Graceful Creations, it was a loss for me, but I put the question mark because her end project was a little questionable. So even though she won, I don't know if that counts. And then the craft print last month, I did win that challenge. So I'm 2-2 right now. So we shall see what the end
we'll see where this ends. Okay.
Tonight. All right, so let me just tell everyone what we are doing. I have sent Anne this little, it's cardstock, and I wrote with the Artistry marker in the cutting machine, in my Juliet. So I wrote this, and if you guys don't know, every month for the Crafty Challenge, it's just a positive theme. I want kindness, I want positive, I want happy, And that's every file that we'll use. It's just going to be happy. So this file says being kind is cool. So what we're going to do, it's already been printed in reverse, in mirror image. We're going to take our copy paper, and we're going to trace. We're going to be tracing with the Artistry markers. The interesting thing is, not that any colors are not as good as the other colors, but we're doing a rainbow theme. So I'm sorry, but black, brown, and gray are out of this challenge. So we have to use 7 markers, all the other colors, and we have to trace our design onto our copy paper because Artistry uses copy paper. We may not put 2 colors right next to each other. So you have to alternate colors when you trace it. Then I also we used Artistry paint, and I made this rainbow pattern with the Artistry paint. We are going to be cutting out hearts on this paper. So we will both be using a cutting machine, cutting out hearts. After we finish tracing our design, we are going to have to tape on, I believe there are 24 hearts, or maybe 25. We have to tape on each of those hearts. So we both have the same number of hearts and the same project, okay, that we're tracing. We're tracing, we're taping on hearts. And I'm gonna need to move my chair because I need more space.
I'm like, hold on, I'm gonna stand up for this challenge.
I need more space. Okay, and we're actually both using the HTV rock press, and mine just turned off. It was on too long.
So just so you guys know, I totally changed my craft room. First of all, my heat press is usually over on the other side. But I was like, like it's not, I'm moving it over. I brought a little like stand over, so my thing is plugged in. The only thing I need to get to is my Cricuts, but I cleaned the room. Like there is a path.
She's like,
my hair is already in a ponytail. I'm like so ready.
So ready for the challenge. Okay. Anne, would you like to do any pregame prep or anything? Some people have done jumping jacks. Some people have done prayers. I'm trying to decide what my pregame warm-up is, but I think it's dancing. So I'm going to do dance. I don't know if you would like to do anything prior to the challenge to do a little pregame warm-up.
Oh, I mean, I'll follow your lead. I'll do whatever you do.
You'll do whatever I do. Okay.
But I kind of, like what would be nice just for future reference.
Okay.
Maybe you could start sending out in your little package like a cute little shot glass, and it could be any kind of drink that everyone has, right? Like it doesn't have to be alcoholic, but like, like breaking bread, sharing a drink with the dance.
I love it. I love it. Okay. I like that for the future. I always do a little dance. So I think I just like to get warmed up and just like, hey, little, I don't even know what this dance is called, but it works for me.
Yeah. I was telling my daughter, we had like all her friends were together at a restaurant, and we asked the kids, we're like, are you guys embarrassed by us? And only my daughter said she was not embarrassed by me. And my friend who was sitting next to me, she's like, what? And I'm like, I think I embarrass her on a daily basis. So she's like, she just doesn't listen to it or see it anymore. Cause like, I'll go at pickup and I'm just like screaming. And I'm like, I love you.
She's like, there's my mom.
Yeah. So like, I'm like, oh, I'll dance and like, whatever. And so it doesn't even faze her anymore. But it was just funny. Like, I'm like, yeah, I think I already do that on a daily basis.
That's so fun. Oh yeah, who is that? Marty. It is the Cabbage Patch. Oh, Dee said the Cabbage Patch. Yeah, my little Cabbage Patch.
That is so like.
I know.
Hold on, no. I can't concentrate on that when I'm focused on this.
I love it. Yeah, I pick the music for the warm up and shot classes. I really like that idea. That's great. Okay, now there is no like, process. There's no rules on how you have to start or what you have to do first. So you decide whatever you want to do first, and I'm going to do what I want to do first, and we shall see who wins. All right.
Hold up.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Hey.
Okay, my press turned off. I'm going to turn it back on. Is yours on?
It's on now.
Okay. I think we'll be good. Okay, wait, hold on. Oh, I need my pillow. And I'm going to cut some. You already have a sheet cut, but I'm going to cut because I don't have one cut yet. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh my God.
Oh, wait, okay, so I have to have my computer to send my design, but I'll start the time and then I'll go to the computer. And I'll start it on my watch too. So I'll do mine on my watch. I'll do yours on the computer. And are we ready, Anne? Are you ready for the crafty challenge to see who will be crowned the crafty champion?
I'm ready.
Okay. On your marks, get set, and wait, go. Ah! Now I need to get out of here. Let me.
I'm like,
oh my God.
wait, oh,
Stuff over.
did she say go?
Starting. Wait, did you go?
Yeah, I'm going
Okay,
to go.
let's get this paper on.
Okay, hold on.
All right, Juliet, you better act right today. Come on. All right, send to the cutter.
Ah, no,
Oh my gosh.
no.
Send. Okay. All right, Juliet, come on. Come on.
Don't feel me now, Cricket.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Come on, come on.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Sync.
Ah!
All right.
Wait, I'm gonna put some tape down. I feel like it's moving. Okay, red. Oh my gosh, I didn't even use rainbow colors. I mean, I didn't go in order.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Woo. Not gonna look and see where you are. Oh, Juliet's finished cutting. Nice. Juliet. Okay. Oh my gosh, I need to look. Where are you? I can't even see your hands. Okay. Am I doing bad way?
Oh, we kind of need a third person to keep talking to us.
We do. We need a little moderator on here to commentate the challenge. I like that.
This is what I did, Courtney. I used to be a process designer. So we would, evaluate, make changes.
I like it. You got some awesome changes for me tonight. I'm going to take all of them. Oh my gosh. Okay. Purple. And I remember to do the actual the mirror. I was nervous I might mess up. Okay. Yellow. And unfortunately, we have 15 letters, so the letters aren't going to be equal, but that's okay. Okay.
You're really slow, Courtney.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Your machine's still cutting. Okay.
You can hear my machine. Gosh.
Yeah, I can hear it. It's loud. I don't even think you heard Juliet.
No, I didn't.
Okay. You guys can see what the time is. I think you can see the timer. Okay. All right, I need to make sure all my sequins are turned up. Okay. Whew. Pressure is on. Okay.
My thing just finished cutting.
You finally finished cutting? I think Juliet was done like 5 minutes ago. Okay. Uh-oh, missed one. My paper's sticking to the paper. Or here's one heart. Okay.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Hey, whatever. I'm good. No. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. We are good over here. Just missing the top of my little heart here. Let's put that together. Oh my gosh. We got a lot of hearts to put on.
I would hate to miss a heart, so I'm going to pull it apart like this so that I can see. Okay.
Okay. Why do I have like hearts? Why do I feel like messed up my paper? Wait, I want them upside down. I don't know. Oh my gosh, this is a lot of hearts. What was I thinking? I don't know what the best process is. Peel them off, or I'm just gonna put them on. I think that's my plan. Okay.
My fear right now is that when I go to transfer this, that a heart falls off. What's the penalty for not having all your hearts?
Well, I mean, are you going to tape them on well? They shouldn't be falling off.
Well.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. Let's just try to get them all on. Oh my gosh. Are you taping or peeling? I'm trying to see what the process is best.
I'm already done, Courtney.
You're not. You're lying. You're lying.
We're looking at the finished product.
Whatever. Oh my gosh. I'm not falling for it, Anne. Okay. I don't know if this is best or not. Okay. I only have, 4 more hearts. What? Oh my gosh. Oh.
One of my hearts just fell down. Okay.
Come off the paper. Okay. Where should it go? Where should it go? Okay. What the heck? I don't know how some hearts. I got broken hearts over here. Broken hearts. No broken hearts. Okay, here it is, right here, the top of this one. Oh, okay. Woo! All right, I am wrapping up, Anne. I don't know what you're doing over there, but I am nearing the finish. Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're not putting it in. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's no way. No way. You did not tape all those hearts on.
I did it.
You didn't.
You don't need to. Hopefully, that was part of my strategy.
Wait. Oh my gosh. No. Oh my gosh. Wait. No way. So not fair. Oh. Wait,
Ashley, don't you dare critique right now. She says, LOL, at that protective paper tear. I just felt like, whoosh.
Wait, which way? Hold on. Oh my gosh. Wait. No. I gotta see what the heck is about to happen here. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating. Wait. I thought you said something else. That protective paper tear. Wait. I hope answer any questions anyone might have. Yes, Artist Freeze in the building so Ashley can help. Wait a second.
I deliberately put the hearts in because I thought it would make it more like blended.
Wait, your time stopped. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How on earth? What? Let me see. That's
Isn't it pretty?
cute.
It's so pretty. I love it.
You just wait. So you just laid the hearts down on there?
I laid the hearts down there, and then I put the hearts down on the words as well. And then I put the words over because I was thinking about it. Originally, I was like, oh, do I cut in a little bit? Because then it'll be very obvious where the hearts, where this paper stood and not the hearts. So then I thought in my head, I'm like, it might actually look better if I put the hearts with the words and kind of like.
Untaping all of them. Oh my gosh.
And so, yeah, so I moved it over to my mat and then started, well, girl, hold on. Let me show you what my thing looks like right here. All right, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Wow.
But I love how bright and it's stinking cute. I love it.
Super cute. Okay, so mine.
Ashley said we had a feeling she was going to YOLO with no tape.
Dang.
I started to tape and then I was like, no.
You're like, I'm not doing this.
No.
And
with the colors, like,
I
look
love it.
It's so pretty, right? It's just like a blend of colors. Like I love this so much.
Okay, so your sister.
I feel like this do you have this design? Can we share this design? Because I think people are gonna this is so fun for kids to do. It was so easy to trace.
Yes.
And I'm in love with how vibrant the colors are.
It looks so good. Let me get a better view of mine. So mine is interesting because since I didn't go all in the middle, I should have pressed twice. If I wasn't racing, I would have pressed so that I got all the sides, but some of the parts over on the sides didn't get all the pressing. So they only have a little bit of a press. But it's so cute.
So, I know I already won, but
you are the crafty champion now.
But are we adding penalties to the fact that some of your hearts are half showing?
I'm just saying. You didn't even use the tape.
Ashley's on here. I love this design so much. I think kids wearing this on a t-shirt would be so stinking adorable.
It's cute. And they would Creative Fabrica. So I think I put if I didn't, I'll put the link in the YouTube thing, but it's on Creative Fabrica.
I love how colorful this is.
It's so cute. So cute. And you did the rainbow colors, did you?
I did. Yeah, I alternated the colors and then I threw the hearts down. And
so did you put it on the press and then just put the hearts on there? Okay, and then you covered it. Okay.
I put the being kind last. So I scattered my hearts, put it on top, put this paper over it so that I got this it just feels more like part of the design.
No,
kind of just meshed in there. So I don't know. I think if I had more time, some of the things that I would do differently is for instance, the inside of the D, I would make that heart more as if the heart was the inside of the D and the two O's. But you know what I mean? And then put the hearts I would have been more diligent about where I placed it. Although I kind of like this haphazard, it kind of looks like
I think that's
a cool design. But
yeah, I like how yours are in the design. I like that better instead of it's spaced around it. I think it's really cute. But the colors are still super cute. This just subs really nicely. The sequins sub really nicely.
It is one of my as much as I love like all the different blanks, my favorite blanks for sublimation always comes back to a white blank, whether it's white glitter, white tumblers, like, you know, it just, the colors come on so beautifully. Like, it's just always my favorite. But you know what my favorite part of this challenge was?
What?
When my project was in the heat press and I was watching you still tape really quickly.
You're like, when I knew that I won, that was my favorite part.
You know, remember I was just like this, like watching you tape? That was my favorite part.
Oh my God, I really had fun watching you lose, Courtney. Oh my gosh, this was so fun.
It was fun. Thank you for having me. I mean, I would love to do more of these. You know what would be fun if we had like you could do something similar like this, but we could do all four challengers, like four crafters.
You know, Shondell definitely wants to do that. She was saying we need to do like multiple crafters, and she wants to come back. She wants a rematch since she lost that time. But
have you met Shondell in person?
No, I have not.
So she is so beautiful. Like, I know we get to see her and whatever, but I saw her in person in Utah for the cricket event. And like, I saw her and I'm like, there she is. Like, she just, you know, like her whole, like everything, the outfit, the hair, like
just the whole package.
Yeah. I would love to be on a challenge with her. I love Shondell.
And I mean, I've never met her in person, but I'm sure she's like so fun in person and just so nice.
She came, I think, for that one, we ended up missing. She was supposed to come to dinner, but she was with her. I think she was there with her sister, maybe. And like everyone was flying in. It was such a short trip. So we actually didn't get to go to dinner. So I didn't get to hang out with her other than hanging out at the event. But I really enjoyed meeting her. It was like, I've been following her for a long time. So it was really, you know, it's always nice to meet people after you've seen them for so long.
It's so nice to meet people in person. I'm like, oh my gosh. I mean, I know I have a face to put with you, but to have like really meet you in person, it's very different. It's nice.
It is. And it's easier to continue that building that relationship because like everybody online, like I want to build that relationship, but everyone kind of is on the same, you know, like plane, right? But once you meet somebody, then it's like, oh, I have an extra, you know, like Tara and I, we went to lunch. Like it's different than just saying hi online. So I love meeting crafters in person. It's a lot of fun for me.
It's me too. Like very, very much. What was I going to say? Oh, I saw somebody commented that Vern, she said she would have colored some in. So I was debating between coloring in and just outlining, but I was trying, like when I'm trying to figure out what to do in the challenges, I really want everything to be the same. So I thought about coloring in, but I feel like it was just going to be a lot to color in with the markers. And then I thought, oh, we'll do patterns. But then it's like, well, am I going to put 6 little patterns on this, like little squares on this one? Or is she going to put different? So I wanted it to just be as even a level playing field as possible. So that's, I really do like think really hard about what to do during the challenge so that everybody is starting out the same.
Yeah. Well, so here's the other thing that you could, well, I know it's hard though, because this is like time and following the rules is very exact, right? Like we can determine a winner, but I mean, I guess if you gave everybody 20 minutes or something like that, because what I wanted to do, because the letters were kind of chunky, I wanted to use the markers and then I wanted to do like a water brush effect, but it would have eaten up all this, but you know, because then it would have colored it in, but not, because coloring, I mean, these letters are so big, like the word cool, like you know, to color it neatly and for it to transfer onto the project the way I would want it to, I wouldn't have been able to do it. But I think the watercolor, because it hides, it blends, it would have looked really good on this too.
That would. It definitely would.
But I wanted to win.
I didn't do that because I wanted to win. And I wanted to watch Courtney lose.
Dee says you could do
poor Courtney. I'm now 2 and 3.
The splatter idea would be so cool with the paintbrush. like, you know, like you dip it in the
with
paint and then you splatter.
that would
That
be
would have been
really
really good too.
I love this. I just love these artistry markers. They always sublimate so bright and really cool.
Can we talk about that sheet that you sent? So this you use the paint though, right?
I use paint for that. Yep.
So I love this. I love this idea like of painting and then cutting out your, you know, your design. Like a last minute I had to move my hearts because I was like, oh, the paper doesn't go all the way to the edge and I don't want to be penalized. I mean, can we also talk about how fast your Juliet was? Mine was cutting for minutes.
Yeah,
and this was not an intricate cut. They were just hearts.
They were just hearts. I know. Juliet is so fast. It's one of my fast and quiet. It really is one of my favorite features. Fast, quiet, and accurate. Always really accurate.
Okay. So I got the Venture because I felt like, you know, when I do in-person workshops and I'm prepping these, you know, kits.
Right.
Like even having the 4 crates, you're like constantly managing, right? And so with the Cricut Venture, it cuts really fast, but hearing or not hearing yours, but knowing that you were done and mine was still going, I still think we should do a test cut one day in a future live. Yeah. And test the Juliet versus the Venture, because I have a feeling that they are the same, but obviously the Venture cost a whole lot more.
How much? Well, how much is the Venture? I thought, was it 1,000?
At least 1,000, if not 1,200.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember, or maybe because I'm thinking because I also bought the stand, so like everything was like probably $1,400. Like I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't really want to think about it.
So the Romeo, I think, is it $650 maybe? Maybe $699. I can't remember. Actually, I thought Juliet was $499 and Romeo was $699.
Okay. And how big of a mat can you cut at one time?
With Juliet?
Yeah. Oh, with whichever one is bigger. Is the Romeo bigger?
The Romeo is 25.
Okay.
But the good thing about them, Anne, is you can cut any material you want that has a backing without a mat. And it doesn't have to be smart material or anything. It's any material you want. That is another one of my things. Oh, Jessie said craftable things did a comparison. I didn't know she had Venture in there. I saw that. She said Romeo won. I'll have to look at that because I saw that she compared a bunch of machines, but I wasn't sure it was Venture. Oh, Romeo $699.
That was so crazy how quick yours was done, and mine is like roaring in the background. Like it wasn't even seconds. Like that was minutes.
It was minutes. I did a test cut with my Explorer Air 2 and Juliet, and I think the Explorer Air 2 took 2 minutes, and the Juliet took 30 seconds.
That's crazy.
It's really fast. Does the Romeo have a 24-inch mat? Yes. Yes, he does. Juliet's been really sad. She's been missing Romeo, and I feel like she needs to have him. I'm like, Juliet, I need to get your boyfriend back for you.
Well, speaking of Juliet and all of that, have you been following the whole Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce?
Oh my gosh, I just happened to see that she was at the game the other day, and I was like, I had to look it up. So I'm like, what is going on? What is this? So are they newly dating?
Yes. I mean, I don't think that it's totally confirmed. She went to the game and they left together. I don't know if they're dating, but they're the stinking cutest. I mean, you gotta have to root for her, right? But have you seen the TikTok challenge that's been going around? So all these women are talking to their partners about this whole romance, and they're like, oh my gosh, like Taylor Swift is putting him on the map, and all the husbands are like, he's been on the map. I'm like, no, I've never heard of him. And it's like, he's won a Super Bowl, and like, it's just so funny. It's hilarious. And I don't know, I like Taylor Swift and but I don't know. For some reason, I'm totally rooting for her. Like, I'm not even that big of a fan, but they just look so cute together. So, anyways, I'm just thinking when you said Juliet, and I'm thinking of her song, and then.
Somebody asked me if I was a Swiftie because I have this tattoo on my arm. They're like, "Oh, that's a 3. Are you a Swiftie?" And I'm like, first of all, I have no idea what a 3 means for Taylor Swift, but no, I'm not.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what that. I saw that on there, and I wasn't sure if it was like a reminder for something. I didn't realize it was a tattoo.
You know, it looks like a Sharpie, and I just got it like a month ago, and every now and then I try to rub it off. I'm like, I think I've got Sharpie on me, but no, my son wanted a matching tattoo with me, and he asked me to get this. So he has a V on his back, and I've got the top, so it's a heart. So when I hug him, it's a heart together on his back.
Oh, so, how cute. Is that your only tattoo?
I have another one, but I don't even know that it counts because it's so little. I got it in high school, and like my senior year, and it hurt so bad. Like, I got it. It was a track flip with the wings, and I was going to college to run track, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get it black right now, and when I choose which college I'm gonna go to, I'm gonna come back and get the colors filled in. I never went back and got the colors filled in.
You started out, and you said, the way you said track, I was like, oh my gosh, she got a tramp stamp? Like, because you started to say track. I'm like, what?
I did not. But yeah, it's the size of a quarter, so it's really little. So this is my second one. But yeah, he wanted a matching tattoo with me, so we both went.
That's so cute. I don't have any. Partially because I feel like I don't know if I can find something of like such significance. Like, I love that tattoo with your son. Like, I would love to do something with my daughter, something like that. But yeah, and also I feel like I'm a little bit scared of the pain.
Yeah, you should be, because
okay, so that's how I've managed to come this far without getting some sort of tattoo. But
yeah. He told me, he was like, Mom, because he has a bunch like across his chest, and he's like, it's totally fine, Mom. It's not that big a deal. It's not going to hurt that bad. And I was like, okay, Isaiah, I'm going to do it. You want to do it? I'm going to do it for you. So we get there, and they started like, you lied to me. Like, this hurts. And he was like,
well, and that the 3 or the top of your heart, it looks like it's thick. Like, it's not just like a little dainty line.
Right.
So it's like,
actually, I feel like it hurt less than I thought it was going to hurt. So overall, it wasn't as bad. But right here, I mean, I have a thin wrist, so there's just bone right here. And he was just like, and I'm like, that hurts really bad.
Wait, Tammy's saying they have a numbing cream where you don't feel anything.
Okay, my friend.
Is that true?
She told me it's true, and she said it works. So maybe next time I will try that. Well, I don't know if it's going to be next time, but I guess if the other kids ask me to get tattoos, I can't say no.
You have to. You got to do something. Like, you got to continue the message so that they all have, you know.
My God. That's a lot.
That would be so cute. I've got lots of ideas, Courtney. You just come in. I don't always execute them, but I got a lot of ideas.
You're like, I don't have any tattoos, but you should get a lot.
Yeah. Here's my list. Here are all my ideas.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Kristen said she thought 13 was Taylor Swift. I did too. So I really don't know. Somebody thought I was a Swiftie though. So I had to let them know I was not.
I love it. But I love the meaning behind it. Maybe one day when I have some time since my daughter's only 8, but I would love, that would be really, really, something that I would totally do. But by the time she gets of age, okay, how old do you have to be to get a tattoo? 18?
18. Mm-hmm.
I'll be 58.
Girl, you'll be living your best life and just be like, look, I'm just getting a tattoo now. Oh my gosh.
Wait, to be young, gifted and black says nothing will make me get another tattoo. No. Oh, that sounds like, see, I don't think I can go down this path.
I want to know how many to be young, gifted, black. How many do you have? Did you just have one and you're like, it hurts so bad I'll never get another one? Or you have a bunch? I'm curious.
I took my daughter to a tattoo place to get her ears pierced this year. And the guy that did it for her, he on his arm, he did like, I mean, I guess it's technically a sleeve, right? Anything that covers your whole arm is a sleeve.
Yeah.
But he did an all black sleeve. Like it wasn't a design. It
Just
was
black?
just like from here to here, it was just all black ink. And I don't know if that's just like step one, and step two is there's a reason for all of that. I didn't ask him because my daughter's crying. She's getting scared about getting her ears pierced. So I got distracted. But I was so curious if that was, like I said, if it's like a step of the process in him getting something else. But it just, if that's all that it was, I don't know how I feel about that. Like it just,
That's a lot of black.
it was the whole, yeah, the whole front, the forearm, all black, not an empty space. Like it was just all of that. Jessie says you couldn't pay me enough money to get a tattoo the size of a
gnat.
I'm like, it's a shame.
Oh my god.
Okay, Jessie, I'm gonna say there's a price for everything.
Oh my god, right? Wait, so Jessie said Jess's craft therapy said she has 6 and she fell asleep every time getting them. What the heck?
That's like my husband. He fell asleep getting like a root canal or something, and like the dentist was like, no one has ever fallen asleep like in the chair.
Oh,
I don't understand.
I did fall asleep now. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
That is so.
Oh my god, no, I can't. Well,
Kristen said he might have been covering something up. That's true. He might have been.
Oh, and but all black though, like.
I mean, what are you gonna do with it if you've got a bunch of designs on there and there's nothing you can turn them into? Maybe you just cover it up in black. I don't know.
If I ever go back, I'll find out and I'll let you know.
Oh, Valerie said she would do it again. Okay. And Kristen doesn't see it ever happening.
Yeah, whenever I see a really like, I don't know. I mean, I like them. It's not that I don't like them. I don't know if I can. Even a small one. I mean, I guess like I said, if my daughter wanted one, I totally would. That's where
I think
especially
not for me. Like I certainly would not want like a sleeve or anything. Like me personally, I don't like tattoos. They're fine for other people, but I don't like them. Like I like to see skin. I don't know. But like my best friend, she has them all over and she's like, skin is so boring. You're so lame. And I'm like, I like to see my skin. But I guess it's to each their own, whatever you want to do.
Yep. Well, I love all the comments. Did you expect this conversation to get to How did we get here?
Oh my, from artistry to tattoos.
Oh, so back to the prize though.
Okay.
How will we do this for because that gift package is that starter kit for this for artistry is such a cool kit.
It is.
One, I love kits in general because I feel like, oh, you know what to get and you can actually do something with it as opposed to like, oh, I still got to go buy this. And then, oh, I didn't know I had to go buy that. So I know this starter kit. I've seen it. It's amazing.
It's great.
How do we get it out?
The way it would work is after the live is over, how about you choose a word and people can comment that word and you can just pick from the comments on your YouTube channel.
Okay. My phrase is going to be track tattoo. They were going to be like, what?
Well, they had to be here to hear it and then they would know what it was about.
Yes. We had a good discussion on it. So.
Wait, what just happened?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe your internet flicked for a second because you disappeared and then it switched out.
And it switched around. Okay. So yeah, we're not going to comment here, but after the live is published, you're going to comment track tattoo.
Yes.
On Anne's page. You need to be following Anne. Go subscribe to her YouTube channel.
Okay.
Do you want to do it on Facebook and YouTube or just YouTube?
YouTube.
YouTube. Okay. So comment on her YouTube channel, Track Tattoo, and then when do you want to pick?
Should we do it? How long do you usually give people?
Last time I did Friday.
Okay. So let's.
All right. So she's gonna pick on Friday. Did you say
magical
track as in running? Yeah, track
tattoo. In honor of Courtney's first tattoo that I thought was a tramp tattoo at first as she was saying it. So you can put tramp tattoo or track tattoo. I will take both.
You will take both. Oh my God.
Vern, thank you for the follow.
Oh my gosh, not the tramp tattoo. That's hilarious. Oh, and Dee says she has several artistry products and she loves them. Yay! Yeah,
and you know the products.
Mama,
Crafty
Mama thought of tramp stamp. Like pretty much.
See, I'm telling you, you were enunciating so clearly, and you said, "I have a and I heard what?
I'm like, I have a
wow. Valerie, I'm at the Useless Crafter.
And remind us what useless craft, making all the.
Yes, I know, because people have thought use less, but no, because I'm all about the more, like more everything.
More.
But no, because when I first started, I was making all these things for my daughter, and she was in preschool, so she was like 3, and so I made like all the girls in her class, they all had like unicorn squad, hats, right? And like these gigantic bows on these little heads, right? And I'm like, so I was doing this before I started. It was just like all around the same time. And of course, like everything cutesy was taken, right? Like the whimsy crafter and whimsical this and crafty this. And I didn't want to go down the path because so my husband is, he's totally into e-commerce, and his whole thing is like, it has to be where there's no mistaking. Like, you don't want to spell it with a K, for not that anything's wrong with that. Like if it has special meaning for you, but like, you don't want someone to wait, was it the first C is a K or like a dot here or whatever. Right. So one day I like texted him like, you're not going to believe it. The Useless Crafter is totally available. And he's just like, he's like, yeah, okay. But so I was making all these things for my daughter, and that came up because I was like, this is all useless stuff. Like you don't need it at all, but it was so stinking cute. Like all these 3-year-olds like bopping around like at their soccer game with like, these big bows. And so, so I did the Useless Crafter, and shockingly it was available on all social media platforms.
Yes. But it's like so perfect. Initially when I saw it, I'm like, the Useless Crafter. Why? I wonder what the Useless Crafter is. Like, a long time ago when I saw you and then I went and read your profile, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. That's exactly what all this is.
Yeah. Well, my husband now, he's like, well, now that you're working with a lot of brands, do you regret it? And I was like, I would regret it if my message was different. Like if I was just, but I really do think like I make all these like crazy nonsense, big things, extra things, like extra glitter, all that stuff. And so it kind of, it's still a good message. It's not as, and it's memorable. So far it still works for me. Diana wants to know, yes, I cut off the neck, and because, I was in a mad dash to win. So like it kind of crept up, but the shirt is supposed to be like this. And I love like off the shoulder with a dress, because then like this, it's like a skirt, but like a dress.
So cute. I swear, I'm like, I need to cut all my shirts because that's super cute.
And this shirt it's Bella canvas, so it's super nice and soft. Yeah, but I love not having like, not that it was tight up here, but I like the free.
Yeah, it's super cute. So back to the giveaway real quick.
Yes.
So you're going to pick the winner, and just to confirm, Ashley, she's going to let you know the winner's name, and she'll get the winner's name and address and send it to you. And then Ashley will send the package to the person that wins.
Perfect.
Make sure that's correct, Ashley.
And I'll announce it in the stories and stuff, and I'll tag all of us. So that'll go. We have some questions. So wait, hold on. Vern, yes, I do have a Glowforge. And if you saw my Instagram today, I now also have an X tool.
Oh, you do? I did see your
Uh-huh.
story.
And then D, do you have videos where you cut them up? Are you talking about the shirt? I literally just went to the seam and just did a snip, and then I hand, tore it off just so to give it that fringe. And so it doesn't feel so like exact, and it just feels more more natural, I guess.
Yeah.
um
When we get
ooh,
in Europe challenges, we should all come together on Zoom or something. I like it. I like it. I swear I have challenges lined up until March right now. I'm like, I had no idea that people
are
would
you
like would
serious?
come. But yeah, people are coming to the challenges. I'm so excited.
Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh. Well, how did you get? I must have squeezed in like right at the right time then. I'm so glad that I got to do this now versus waiting until March.
Well, yeah. Well, I was just like, okay, who do I think? I have to think of people that actually go live because I
Right.
don't want somebody that doesn't go live and is not comfortable. So I'm like, what other crafters are comfortable going live? And I know that they do it, and I think will be fun. And I'm like, okay, how about Ann? I'm gonna ask her. And yeah, I'm just happy you said yes. And
Yeah,
then
no,
I
this was
people at Wallapalooza, and some of them have said yes for future dates. So it's gonna be fun.
I can't wait to watch the others. So I haven't had a chance. Like, I'm usually on social media just to post my stuff. And I go through for about like 5-10 minutes and I hit the comments that I see or the DMs that I see, and everyone else kind of just gets lost in the whole mix. And so I don't get to follow a lot of the creators that I follow, but I don't follow closely. So I haven't had a chance to really see anybody. But now I feel like I'm so vested in this craft challenge. And also, I feel like at some point you're gonna have like this tournament of all the winners.
All the
And so, like, if I prep now, I'll know their weakness.
oh my gosh, you're gonna be
and
scouting other crafty chat. You're like, I'm doing my scouting report, see how quick they are with their crafting machines. Oh
I have a question for you, Courtney. So, was the whole like talking to you, was that throwing you off, or do you normally talk during your challenge?
No, I normally talk. It's probably why I lose sometimes because I get sidetracked and I'm just like talking and yeah, no, I talk all the time. So no, it's all good.
Okay, just curious.
Thank you, Artistry, so much for sponsoring tonight. We had a great time with these projects, and I know whoever wins is going to love using the Artistry products as well. So thank you to Ashley and Artistry.
Oh, wait, what is that last question from Vern? There's like a little sticker over the comment, so for me, I can't read it. Can you see?
Oh, Vern said, does this mean you'll get a Juliet too? I'm telling you, I'm trying to get everybody. I think Shondel's getting one after the challenge.
But Courtney, it's because I really suck at designing. Like, I do not know how to use, like, I'm not good at Inkscape. So I feel like if I get the Juliet, like, as clunky as Design Space is, I know how to use it. Like, I know how to like do all my workarounds. And I just don't have like the Glowforge was great because it was so easy. Like, I literally got it, plugged it in, and I was able to cut. So those are the kind of machines that I have. I don't have the bandwidth to go through another Cricut experience. Like when I first got my Cricut, it took me a long time to get my projects to work. So I just don't know if I could do the Juliet. But I would love, I mean, I don't know how.
Whenever you get something new, there's just a lot to learn. It's like, who has time to learn all this stuff? I don't have a lot of extra time to learn stuff. So yeah, I did learn Juliet. I still am not like completely I don't know all of the ins and outs of the software, but I usually can get through stuff. I learn enough to get through and do what I want.
But the Juliet software is it's more similar to like an Inkscape program versus like a Design Space.
I don't say Inkscape. I would say it's more similar to Silhouette. I don't know how to use Inkscape. It was over my head. I don't know how to use Photoshop. All that stuff was really too hard for me. I did learn how to use Silhouette. I always have, like, I started using Silhouette not long after I got my Cricut, and I was using the business edition. So I did know how to do that. I feel that actually there's some designers with Silhouette that actually came over to help design Leonardo design software. So there's some similarities, but I think if really design space is just easy.
I know it. Yeah. It's so old school. It's so limited that once you know it, it's, then you know all your workarounds. All the other stuff, it's so hard for me. And so, like you said, I don't have the time because I'm like, oh shoot, I got to finish this project. Like, I don't have time to learn how to do it on this machine.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just going to go to my Cricut, even though it takes forever to cut and like whatever, or it won't cut my stickers, like whatever.
Oh my gosh, that's why I stopped using the Cricut. It was bugging me with the print and cut. So I just I'd kind of jump ship, and I was like, I need another machine. So I got the Cameo, but then Juliet came out and the accuracy is just amazing. So yeah, but I feel like it's not that hard to learn the Leonardo software. Not too bad. Oh my gosh, Kristen said I need to keep my head down and just craft. That's part of my problem. I'm like looking to see, wait, what step are you on? What are you doing?
I use Canva D. I love Canva for all like the thumbnails and also for my sublimation prints. I love Canva.
I see so many people using Canva to actually design projects. I don't design very much in that. Like I might do some words and put a shadow. Like when I started, I was doing words and a shadow. Like when Cricut couldn't do an offset. Like back then, I started doing offsets in Canva. But I don't typically design in Canva, but I use Canva every single day. Like thumbnails, news, like all kinds of stuff that I make in there.
Canva is so easy. I love it.
I love it. And I love the templates that you can just, that actually looks good.
And then just swap out, right? Yeah.
Swap out, yeah.
Definitely.
The fonts Canva has are really good. I agree. I get the premium membership for Canva. I think it's totally worth it.
I agree with you. It's totally worth it. And I'm sorry, I have to cut this short. I hear my dog whining and he won't go through the doggy door, but I know he needs to go outside.
Oh, no, he's like, Mom, please.
Yeah, so I'm sorry.
Well, thank you so much for coming tonight. Everybody, thank you for joining us. This was a fun challenge, even though Anne just sat around and watched me lose.
I love it.
So much fun. Well, now I'm 2 and 3. Anne is the crafty champion tonight. If you want to be entered into the giveaway, go to Anne's YouTube channel after this video is posted and comment track tattoo or tattoo, either one. And then she's going to be picking the winner on Friday. And you will win Artistry sample package. So good stuff. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night, and I'll see you next month at the Crafty Challenge.
Bye, guys.
Bye.